Today we're gonna work on hip internal rotation. So all we're gonna need today is a dowel and a couple of yoga blocks. So to get started, just like all of our other Kinstretch workouts, we are gonna start with some breathing laying down. So let's go on to our backs and we are going to breathe. Big inhale. Big exhale, nice and slow. Really think of filling up that belly. And breathing into those hands. Couple more deep breaths. One more. And good. From there, in this lying position, we're going to pull our right knee in towards the chest. And from here, we're going to do our ankle cars nice and slow. Thinking of drawing that big circle. Think of leading with the toes and imagining that we are drawing a circle on a piece of paper. And let's switch directions. And good. Let's switch over to the other side. Same thing, pull that knee in, and we're drawing that big circle with our ankle. Again, if you find any shaky spots, try to go even slower with that ankle. And switch directions. Good. From there, let's grab a block. We're gonna place it at the top of our mat. I'm gonna be in a side lying position. I want both legs in front just like so. Both hands out in front, squeezing in the top leg. We're gonna do our hip cars. So we're gonna drive that knee towards the armpit, up towards the ceiling, rotate and start kicking behind, and forward, and back the same way we came. And keep breathing. Think of using your knee now to draw that big circle. Nice and slow. Squeeze those hands to create a little bit more stability. Aim for one more. And good. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to flip around, block at the top, hands out in front, top leg is that working leg. When you get to here, almost think of driving your heel behind you and kicking behind you. I think a lot of people kind of get lost in that back portion. So I'll show it again where after we get that knee towards the ceiling, think of rotating the hip into internal, and as you get into your end range of internal rotation, start kicking back with your heel, thinking of squeezing your glute when you do that for hip extension. Aim for two more on this side. Still breathing. Aim for one more. Big circle. So what we're gonna do first, you're gonna take your dowel and we're gonna work on hip internal rotation. So how this is gonna work, we'll start with the right side. This dowel on the right hand side is gonna be on the outside of your leg. Now the bottom of the dowel is gonna swoop in behind the ankle. So I don't know if you can see that, the ankle is gonna be kind of in that position. And then with the dowel, it's gonna be pressed against your leg and it's on the inside of your ankle, and now you have leverage to rotate the hip into internal rotation. You almost have to have the dowel on an angle. If it's straight, it's gonna come off of the ankle, so you almost wanna angle it up towards the ceiling. So now I can hook behind that ankle, and then we're gonna rotate. We're gonna hold this for our 2 minutes. At the top of the 2 minutes when I tell you to go, you're gonna start driving that ankle into the dowel at 10%, then 30, then 50, and then we'll go max effort. Then when I tell you to go again, you're gonna try to drive that ankle off the dowel. So for now, we are just breathing and holding stretch. Deep, deep breaths. Hopefully you figured this out. If not, just play around with putting the dowel on the other side if it's not hooked correctly. You might even find that this hip flexor starts kind of speaking up, so you can use the other leg up like this. That kind of takes the pressure off of this hip. Or you can move the hip down a little bit or bring it closer towards you and then rotating it more. So kind of find what works for you. Keep breathing. You got 1 more minute. And when you're pushing in, hold the dowel where it is, because if I push in and I let the dowel go, I'm not going to get any kind of isometric contraction through here. So I want to hold this as tight as possible, so when I push, it's not going to go anywhere and I can get that contraction. Just breathe. We got 30 seconds before we start driving that foot and ankle into the dowel, and we're breathing. All right, 10 seconds when I tell you to go. Drive that ankle in towards your midline at 10% effort, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Start pushing in. 10%. Now go to 30, 50, and max effort. Drive, drive, push, push. In 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Try to get deeper into the stretch, and then when I tell you to go, you're going to try to drive your ankle off the dowel. 3, 2, 1. Try to get it off. Push, push, push. Drive in 3, 2, 1, and relax. Slowly come out of that. And I'm pretty sure it just hit Misty in the face. Sorry, baby girl. All right. So that right leg that we were just working, we're gonna go into a hip 90-90 position. What we're gonna do here that we've done before, you're gonna have your hands by your side. When I tell you to lift, you're gonna lift that back ankle up as high as possible. When you lift, try not to do this shift with the spine. Try to stay as much upright as possible, because the more I try to get upright and shift my weight over to that right side, the less height I get. The further away I go, the higher it can go. So kind of find what works for you. 3, 2, 1, let's lift. Hold it. We're gonna hold these for a little bit longer than usual. Keep holding. Get more height, get more height. And back down. And lift. Keep lifting, get more. More. Keep holding. Keep holding. And back down. And lift. Lift. And back down. Let's go one more time and go left. Drive it up there. Drive. And good. Perfect. From there, we're gonna take a block and place it at the bottom of where our foot is. When I tell you to go, you're going to push your foot into the block so we create more of an isometric contraction. So I'm gonna tell you to go, relax, go, and relax. All right, nice upright position. 3, 2, 1, push down. And this is like max effort, push, push, break that block, and relax. And again, push down, push, 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 break the block, crush that thing. And back down, and push, drive, 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 and relax. And one more time, and push, break the block, push, 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 and ease off. All right, you guessed it. We're going a little bit higher on that block. So flip it up, foot on top. When I tell you to go, crush that thing. In 3, 2, and 1, start pushing down. Push, push, keep driving, and relax. And again, push, push, break that block, push, push, and relax. And again, push, push, drive down, relax. Let's go one more time and go. Drive, drive, push, push, and relax. All right, we got one more height on this lovely block, having it upright just like this. Foot on top. And then you're gonna drive that knee down. Same thing, 3, 2, 1, push, push, break that block, and relax. And again, push down, push, 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 and relax. And again, push, push, break it, push, and relax. One more. And again, push, push, break it, break it, break it, break it, and relax. Perfect. All right, I actually lied. We need one more piece of equipment. So if you have a band, go grab it now. If not, pause this and then go grab it. So what we're gonna try to do is you're gonna take the band and loop it around the foot or ankle, whatever works. I find that around the foot / ankle works the best. You're gonna physically take yourself into your end range of internal rotation, right? So the moment you move your whole leg up into this position, that's your passive range of motion. The kicker here is that when I tell you to go, I'm gonna tell you to let go of this band, and you're gonna try to hold that position. Because naturally when I put it here, if I let go, it's gonna drop, but I'm gonna squeeze everything I got to try to hold that position. Again, I have really good range of motion, so it will go up pretty high. If you're down here, that's fine. Just find what works for you and whatever position the rest of your body has to go into to hold this band. Or if you can actually just hold the foot and then try to let go. So find what works for you. 3, 2, 1, let go and hold. Hold, 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 reset. Yeah, this one sucks. 3, 2, 1, let go and hold. Hold, 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 reset. 3, 2, 1, let go and hold. Hold, 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 reset. Last one. 3, 2, 1, let go and hold. Hold, hold, and relax. All right, we got one more thing on this hip. I know, it's a lot. All we're gonna do in this 90-90 is you're gonna lift up and we're gonna rotate forward and then back. But we're not gonna come back down. The key here that I see a lot of people do is when they come up and rotate, to make this easier, if you drive your knee forward, easy. The key here is that as you rotate, this knee should stay in line with this hip. Ideally, you try to drive your hip out this way because then I can get more external rotation of this hip. So you want to think of going from here to here. All right, so we're going to do this for time, nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, let's start rotating forward, hovering, and then we're coming back. Going back and forth. And don't worry, I'm timing this because we're going to do this for a full minute. So take your time. Try not to rush the motion and movement. And breathe. Keep going. We're almost there. We're breathing. We're moving. We're grooving. Let's aim for one more. What's going on, everybody? You might be asking yourself why this video cut out, and it's because it's just a little teaser towards my online Kinstretch platform that's going to be releasing in April. So if you've been enjoying my free Kinstretches in the very beginning and now all these little teasers, be sure to leave a comment in this video or reach out to me if you want to get onto that pre-sale list, because I'm going to be having a lot of different lengths of Kinstretch workouts ranging from 15, 20, 30, 45 and a full hour. And I was also going to focus on full body or just small little joints like the elbow, the ankles like in this one, or even toes. So if you are interested, feel free to reach out and be sure not to miss this exclusive online Kinstretch with yours truly. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my YouTube channel.